Hey everyone, Blueset here, and welcome to another part of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Woohoo! Alrighty, so we are back here, exactly immediately where I left off. We are not heading towards this middle here. It is trapped and enemied. But we will head there eventually.
At once.
We're just going to look around because, as you probably could tell, we are reasonably good to go. The more experience we get, the better. Now, let's see here. There's a miner. We found a couple people. That's not a way we can exit. There are kobolds all over the place. You know, miners. So we gotta be careful because I keep saying the reason why we're not going to a certain area is because there are traps in that area. There they are.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yep. So there's traps there. Kobolds are very known for laying traps. Ooh, got another chill touch scroll. And that's... I'm thinking that eventually I'll have no choice but to go into that middle. But who knows? Now, I think some of you guys are probably going to be suggesting, since you're having problems with the AI, why don't you go and turn AI off? Well, I would. Oh, okay, so, yeah. I would, but I would like to play it on, but after a certain point, I will have to turn it off. There's just going to be no way around it after a while. Okay, so this is where they were talking about the guards being killed off.
Oh! Oh!
Damn, how much damage did they did to Khalid? 8? Good
My
lord.
blade will cut you down to size.
Damn, did 8 damage to Khalid. Fuck. Pops a potion, even though he should have popped a potion. I mean, he was at yellow, so why not? That's a good point. Some of you guys suggested, as a conversation thing, what level was I when going through this place originally? I would say about give her a fact, about level 3 or so. Because I was fighting, like, I know, down here with the Traxxas where we can continue going. Oh, there's no guard here. We can see what's there. Okay, just no more crap. And this is where a lot of the miners would have been. Don't go over there. I'm not sure. Okay.
This way.
There are traps here. I do know this for a fact. Unless they removed it, because right where Donir would be is a bunch of traps. I guess they changed that. Yeah, there used to be a bunch of traps all over the place, and I guess they changed it for this version of the game. Now, depending on the difficulty of the trap, you know, currently right now, M1 has a 50% chance or so. Oh, look, more kobolds.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
What is this? Vile, mysterious liquid. This is... yes. Okay, so we got two-piece evidence for finding out the cause of the iron crisis. Now, originally there was an extended quest in the original to find and cure the Iron Plague that's sweeping across the Sword Coast. That's been changed. Okay, we didn't rest here. Okay, we found Joseph's ring. That's Joseph right in front of us. We found his ring. There's an important reason for this. Okay, so... yeah, here we go. Joseph's wife. If we did not accept that quest, we would actually just have the ring and nothing else. And we will not be able to complete the quest. This place gets hard. A lot of branching paths and a lot of places where characters can actually get killed. Oh, that's a lot of kobolds. Get back here.
Ow!
Ow.
Ow!
Ow.
Get back here!
Yeah, that's a lot of kobolds.
Ow!
Ow. That kobold just...
Get back here!
There are so many places I would rather be.
Okay, first of which, a splut on a kobold is funny. Considering they don't have a lot of hit points to begin with, it's funny and malicious at the same time. Also, too, a lot of the times I like to do in this game is just to see how many times I can actually get a creature to just explode like that. Now, eventually, we are going to need to rest because,
For justice!
I always am.
damn, Thran is just like sharpshooting here. So we already know that there's kobolds here. We have a whole slew of them. Problem is that we're getting close to a point where we're going to be crossing a chasm. Now, we already have 2 items necessary for this whole quest. It's unmarked as of right now. One of them is to find contaminated ore. The other is to find the vial, or said poison, that is causing it. Kobolds, they don't grant a lot of experience points, especially for 6 people. One person is bound to get 1 extra experience point in this group. Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, you could totally go through this game with just,
You need me? For justice!
yeah, you could just still go through this game with just your character in M1. You know, as your primary thief. Oh, how come you weren't... That's a lot of kobolds.
Oh, what you deserve.
They just die so easily. I mean, seriously, they just died in droves. In later Dungeons & Dragons games, they are considered minions. Quite literally. So, minions die in one hit. We are strong enough where we are killing them quite handedly, actually. In fact, we're killing them so fast that literally my characters are going, what else are we to do with these people killing things so fast? I'm not running out of ammo. You know, I just like to make sure that ammo is stacked up appropriately. Okay, that's a quest item to put over there. Because it saves up inventory space. He does not use a ranged weapon. That leads to the chasm. We pretty much cleared out almost everything up top, so we gotta go across the chasm. Sleep spell actually would work because there's such a low threat tier. This is normally trapped. Bingo!
This way.
In fact, this whole bridge is...
Huh, you're a queer. I've done had enough of this.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ow!
I'm here to help. Charge!
Okay. So, I'm reading the script here that everyone actually says is, this is a bloody business. Sometimes we must do things we find distasteful to ensure a venture's success. I never seen that. So,
this way.
yeah, that's actually a good amount of experience points.
Evil round every corner. Careful not to step in any. I'm here to help.
Okay. So, yeah. That bridge is always trapped, no matter what. And there's like one other point that is trapped. And it's usually with an arrow trap. Yeah, this point forward is literally nothing but kobolds. That's just one way. Yeah, from this point we are dealing with... Well, no traps, okay. Yes, I was using Khalid as a way to find out if we had traps. And thank you, Khalid, we did not have traps.
If none are better.
I'm here to help.
Yep. I mean, it's nothing but kobolds, so a sleep spell will work. Oh, fuckers.
For the fallen! My blade will cut you down to size.
That was another spot. Now, eventually when we get high tiered, I think there is like one particular boss where we will fight. It's a kobold boss, but he checks out. Ha ha ha! Okay. I forgot
I'm gone.
this section is trapped.
At once.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh yeah, there are other threats down here. The kobolds are the more persistent threats, but I think, was it further down? There's like a ghoul or a ghast and a few carrion crawlers. Those are going to be fun. And there's also dawned on me that Khalid is the only one with a magic weapon.
I can but try.
In fact, yeah. Oh, where is it? There it is. Sometimes zipping in actually would help, and I'm sorry I'm leaning in super close to the microphone. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to save. Because it's not good if I... Ah, there's a ghoul. Right there. Save versus death. Yeah, he would have. He would have hurt
None of
Khalid.
that.
Actually, you know what damage he did to Khalid? Is only one, which I'm surprised. So yeah, according to Dungeons & Dragons lore, undead only show up when there's enough to warrant it. That's just so basically, ghasts and ghouls only show up if there's enough corpses. Basically, an unnatural environment. Typically, they show up in graveyards. Ghouls show up as a very powerful undead, risen because of rage. Ghasts are corpse eaters. And a lot of people find that disturbing. Oh, yeah, spiders.
My heart's really not in this.
Now, if you were to fight these spiders without seeing the ghast, I'm sorry, the ghoul. Wow, giant spiders give a lot of experience points. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. This is where we're going to be having a tough fight because one of the opponents is going to have flame arrows, and that's going to hurt a lot. That does like an extra 2 to 4 points of damage of fire. Yeah, there's the commando.
If none are better.
Yeah, firing flame arrows. I'm not sure if they're pursuing.
I'm here to help.
You have spells. Cast that.
Servant
You
awaits.
can't do anything about it. You can do that.
What you want?
Cool,
And I'm just going to attack that. That combo just died horribly. Okay, so that kobold commander gave us
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
trying to pause here. 35 experience points. Okay, so it's a good amount. Not a whole lot, but it's a good amount. So I'm gonna send Imoen up
This way.
because there's going to be bound to be some traps to find. It's usually on this bridge, and Khalid didn't find any. And there's more kobolds, actually. Usually there's more. But I'm not certain. Yeah, here they are.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's that little
I'm
spot
gone.
up there. There's also, I think, a kobold shaman around here. Just trying to be cautious. I know there's traps in front. Yep, there it is.
What can I do to help? I'm here to help.
Yep,
Think.
I've done had enough of
Yep,
this.
there's all three. Okay.
At once.
That's freaking awesome. I found all of them. Unless there's a fourth that pops up there. Looking at the levels here, we seem to be doing good. Down here is nowhere leveling up. Imwen's about the same situation. Contrary to popular beliefs, Jahira is actually nowhere near leveling up. Minsk is getting there, so is Khalid and myself. So we are doing good. Save here. This is actually a good spot to rest. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay. Yep. Okay, she's going to burn through a lot of her spells if she does that, so I'm just going to take control of the AI here. And there is going to be a lot of enemies here. Yep, right over there.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rask! For justice.
Yep, so basically getting close to the commander is actually a good idea.
I can but try.
At once.
Now, there is a little spot around this area that actually has some loot. It's not known, but it is there. I don't believe there's traps over here. That's a ghoul.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, that's good experience points. And money. Fat loot? Not over here? Sure. Nope, just a ghast. Or was it ghoul? Ghoul, yep, just a ghoul. Oh yeah, the save versus death. That's for paralysis. Ghouls have a chance to paralyze you upon contact. And that's where your character just goes to die. And I actually do mean that. Okay, so from this point forward, we have our boss. A boss for this chapter. He's a cleric of, I think, Circle. Or Cirque. Yeah, cleric of Cirque. And he summons undead. And we need to be careful. Because those undead will keep coming, and after a while, he will cause them to come, more to come. So that's why I saved, and let's go right in. What?
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part
At
of it.
once.
Just let him take care of that. Okay.
I'll do my best.
Possession him there. Minsk is actually going to be a fighter for this one.
Full plate and packing steel.
And Thran's going to go walk up. Now, she can cast Bless.
I'm here to help. What? How'd you get in here?
Yep, Mullahay. Tazok must have dispatched you, and my traitors kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me. By Sirik, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled, and I am still to be executed? I'll not lose my head over this. Now, I could just be honest, which is number 2, or I can go along with it and say number 1. He says, yes, fool. Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal your treachery, and mayhaps he will spare you. Tazok is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him or thee. My letters will show they are in that chest. Take them, and Tazok will see. Oh. Short sword. Check. Moonblade +3. Okay, that's good. Fine. Wait. Absorption. Identify scroll. Okay, so this is a Moonblade. These things are. Anyways, these are powerful artifacts that are bound to one person and one person only. In Dungeons & Dragons, especially in the Forgotten Realms, only Elven courts, and especially in Myth Draenor, will they actually bind with another owner. Now, it says here, this potent weapon was created by the smiths of ancient Myth Draenor. Now, Myth Draenor has already been fallen and is currently in Drow hands. They trade hands off and on over time, but they never rebuild it. Not until pretty much 4th edition and 5th edition, in that lore, Myth Draenor was taken back and was resettled. Moonblades are used in the long process of selecting a ruler for the Isle of Evermeet. A Moonblade chooses its owner, and in the case of the sword, it has chosen the elf Zan. Only Zan can use his blade. Anyone else who tries will find themselves unable to lift it. This particular Moonblade gives resistance to fire and a bonus to the user's armor class. Moonblades are awesome. Here's why. Their overall enchantment will increase over time, depends on how many owners it has. Depending on the new owner can unlock either one more power or a lot more power. This even includes its own enchantment power, going from a normal Moonblade to all of a sudden to a +5 with armor bonuses and damage resistance. Make it incredibly powerful. But here's the problem. Zan is a mage. And as such, he is not a good mage. That's a problem. And he is annoying as fuck. Keeping that. Short sword +1. Actually, this is pretty useful. Fools! You'll never have the chance to take anything. Minions, come forth and kill the intruders. Ha ha ha! No, down here! What the fuck you doing?
I care not.
Oh, he's held. Oh, okay. He's feeble-minded as well. No, read your thinking. Good job, Minsk. Minsk is hell.
You're a queer fellow.
Insurgents, vultures, imperial.
Okay, he's at a point where he says, I yield to thee. Accept my surrender? No, because it doesn't matter. He's going to have more monsters pop up and it's going to hurt. You will not accept my surrender? Your heart is the deepest black.
Help, my minions! Help!
And I have nothing more to
What
hurt
you
him
want?
with. Okay, I am getting so fucking bitchy. Oh, he's running. I am dying. I am gonna die. All because I'm in hell. Yep, game over. This is game over.
All grows cold, and then silence.
Yep, I died. Alright, so Imun's dead.
Butt kicking for
I'll
goodness!
revive her when I get to town. I'll pick up her stuff. Holy shit, how much stuff was she having? Okay. For one thing, I didn't realize she had this much on her. Also, two, it's not good that she's dead. Protection from petrification spell. That's not bad. Okay. Let's take a look to see what he actually had on him. Okay. Chainmail, don't need that. That's a regular large shield. Money, letter. Useful for turning in stuff. Okay, yeah. Don't know what these boots are for, but this is a ring of holiness. I know this because clerics can use it. And when they use it, they get bonus spell slots to their first, second, and third levels. Armor of Faith is not bad. It's a good spell to have. I will pick these up for loot sakes.
It is certain that the death of Mullahay will relieve the fears of the terrorized folk of Nashkel. But you remain uneasy. While the half-orc may indeed have caused the evils that befell the mine, the shortage of iron is too widespread to be his doing alone. His letters confirm your suspicions, and though they give little indication as to where his cohorts are hiding, they may have links to the bandits that currently plague the coastway.
Okay. I know there is... Yeah. There is a lot more stuff to grab here. In fact, a lot more stuff to grab because of all the loot that was generated from all the guys. Actually, that short bow and short sword. Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that she died, but there is actually quite a few items to have. Like all these scrolls and this short sword, which I already know what it is. It's a short sword +1. It's like I played the game before. Well, okay, good. That's actually much needed. That will help on that sort of thing, okay? Ooh, web. That's good. Charm, sleep. Sleep is good. How much does it affect? Is that based on hit die? 5 hit die and more. Okay. That's quite a few enemies. Duration is 5 rounds per level. Actually, that's not bad. Sleep versus spell negates it. Actually, these are pretty good spells to have. Now, she can't use these spells. Damn it. Okay, that's one of the downsides of being a that specific class of character. And it's not without trying, actually. Web is good. Let's see if she can... Yeah? Awesome. And that's her second level spell. Okay. I'm trying to see which one actually comes first. Okay, here we go. My servant Mullahay, I have sent you the kobolds and mineral poison that you require. Your task is to poison any iron ore that leaves these mines. Do not reveal your presence to the miners, or you will find yourself swamped by soldiers from the local Omnian garrison. My superiors have recently hired on the services of the Black Talon mercenaries and the Chill. Now, the Chill is a hobgoblin, a mercenary group, and the Black Talons are the bandits that we've been fighting for a while. They use cold equipment, like arrows of ice, or ice arrows. With these soldiers at my disposal, I should be able to destroy any iron caravans entering the region from the south and east. I don't want to deal with iron coming from Nashville mines, so do not fail in your duty. Tazok. His second correspondence. My servant Mullahay, your progress in disrupting the flow of iron does not go as well as it should. How stupid can you be to allow your kobolds to murder the miners? With your presence revealed, you should be wary of enemies sent to stop your operation. Your task is a very simple one. If you continue to show that you can't do the job, you will be replaced. I will not send the kobolds you have requested, as I need all the troops I possess to stop the flow of iron into this region. With this message, I have sent more of the mineral poison that you require. If you have any problems, then send a message to my new contact in Bergos. His name is Tranzig, and he'll be staying at the Feldpost Inn. So we already have a contact that we can go after, Tranzig. That's important. Note that. That's important. We can go there to find out where these bandits are coming from.
I'm here to help.
And he's still held. No worries whatsoever. I'm not going to get rid of Imoen. Just...
There is death and danger here. Possibly destruction too.
Can I can, but try.
Trauma.
I love that guy. It's funny. Okay, so here's Zan.
I thank you for my freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
Yeah, he is the most depressing mage I've ever met. It was unbearable waking each morning in the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zan, a grey cloak of Everesca, and as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Mullahay, I would join your cause. Hopeless though it is. Okay, so you can actually talk to him first before talking to Mullahay. I'm going to hit 2 because there's no reason for this guy to join me. I understand your decision, for the odds are surely insurmountable. I shall return onto Everesca and report of these dire straits. And that he leaves. Trust me, he is like the worst mage ever. Like, ever. So, he's not worth it. He's just annoying in the baggage. Okay.
I'm here to help.
So, with that, poor Imoen is dead. And I need to save. And this is just what has to happen. I mean, she got held and was beaten to death. And that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. And of course, happy D&December. I forget to mention that every single time. But I hope it's catching on. See you next time.